Raila was born on January 7, 1945 in Maseno, Nyanza province. He is the second-born son of Mary Juma and late Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. He received his early education at Komulo School in Kisumu before joining Maranda High School in Bondo. Later he completed his secondary education at the Herder Institute in what was then the German Democratic Republic. In 1965, after learning how to speak and write German, he joined the Otto von Guericke University to study mechanical engineering and graduated with a Master of Science degree. Later in the year 1970, Raila returned to Kenya and joined the University of Nairobi as a lecturer, where he taught mechanical engineering up to 1974. The same year, the government established the Kenya Bureau of Standards through an Act of Parliament. Raila had an interest in standards specifications field, and with his growing interest, this became his natural home when he landed himself a job as Deputy Director of the Bureau, hence quitting his teaching job at the university. As he joined his tenure as the second-in-command at the Bureau, he started taking passive participation in the growing movement for political reform in Kenya. Came the year 1982, and a section of the Kenya Air Force took part in an unsuccessful coup attempt. Later arrests of many civilians took place, and Raila was also locked in because of his radicalism record. Raila was detained for up to 6 years from 1982 to 1988, after which he was released and again redetained twice within a 2-year period. He received his freedom back in 1991.
Raila was detained in what will go down in history as the dark ages of political detainments, detention without trial, and that the government brooked no dissent, and anybody who as much as lifted a finger was put in. Now, those days, Raila was not known for any open agitation against the KANU regime. In fact, the person who was known to speak against the regime was his father, the late Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. And so it usually came as a surprise to many people that Raila would be from time to time arrested and detained without trial. So in summary, one would say part of it looked like it was aimed at the father, but it is possible that he could have been doing some things behind the scenes. And in subsequent years, it was for obvious political agitation for change.